So today I'm going to break down what's been going on in my life and my current business. I'm going to give you guys the stats on the growth and how much money I am making and how I am going to build this company into $1 million sales per year kind of business. I'm going to break it all down for you guys. So stay with me. Thanks for tuning in and let's get into it. So the first thing I want to go over and show you guys is a picture from about a week ago. My wife and I bought 2 more vehicles for our fleet for party buses. As you can see in this picture, we bought 2 Mercedes Sprinters. One was a Gretsch bus and the other one was a Blue Tech, and they are gorgeous vehicles, guys. And the reason why they are gorgeous is because we specialize in luxury transportation. We have different options from coach seating, as you can see in this picture, or limo seating, as you can see in this picture. We also have Cadillac Escalades and a variety of different types of VIP selection as well. Our business slogan is bringing luxury to the masses. So that's what we do. We offer a luxury brand for everybody at a very affordable rate. So let's talk numbers here, because people just don't understand. They're like, how can you have such a luxury, top of the line brand with vehicles and be so affordable? The easiest way to break it down is that 20% of the business I break even or I even lose money. For instance, for every 100 gigs, we lose 20% of those, which is 20 people. I'm breaking even or losing money yet. This is because we believe in our mission statement of with bringing luxury to the masses. So we want to build multiple locations all over the nation on the same model. It's like Starbucks. When you go to Starbucks, there's a standard for Starbucks. You'll get the same experience for most of the time, depending who works there, but most of the time you'll get a great experience. You'll get the same tasting coffee every single time, and it's fast and easy. That's what they do. They built a brand on that. So guys, why am I sharing this all with you? Why am I going to go into my personal statements next on how much money I am making? So somebody who I've been following lately is Alex Hermosi, and he says that you should be transparent and talk about the things that you are actually doing in your life or in your business on YouTube. That's the best way to be credible in what you do. Who are you? Like there's so many people out there acting like they are something that they are not. So the best way to do is to be completely transparent, show the numbers, be who you are, and that's how you will grow. So I couldn't agree more with this statement, and that's why I'm going to change what I'm doing here and why I'm going to start sharing some screenshots with you on my Square statements from this previous year. So on this previous year, I have made $246,851 in gross sales in this business. In the first 5 months of 2024, I've already made $116,866 on this screenshot, as you can see in this graph. So we are projecting to have anywhere from $320,000 to $370,000 in gross sales for 2024 with what we have on our calendar booked out already and on the data that we are going off of. To explain why our sales are growing so fast, let's look at the last 3 months on this graph here. In the same 3 months of 2023, we made $41,446. This year, we've made $90,203. So what's been happening is we keep adding vehicles to our fleet, and we also introduced extremely cheap weekday rates from Monday through Thursday. Our Fridays and Sundays have gone lower on pricing as well, and our Saturdays are the most expensive day due to the high demand, especially during the wedding season. So looking at this graph of 2024 now, you can see that we are way up. In March, we crossed over $30,000 in that month. And in May, we were probably crossed over $30,000 as well. We haven't finished off the month yet. But we believe we are hovering around that $25,000 to $30,000 per month range for the rest of the year here. Even in the worst months now for our type of business is January and February. And we were still happy with crossing over $10,000 plus with those months, because those are really hard months to make money at. So this chart shows that we have grown significantly even from last year in 2023 to this year on this data. So now let's talk about growing this type of business, guys. I've obviously shared what I've been up to, where we are going on money and growing and sales and all that, but let's talk about growing this type of business. How do you grow this type of business? And the first thing I would say is you need to understand this type of business. It involves many things in it. But the first thing I would recommend is looking at the insurance. It is one of the biggest expenses, if it's not the biggest expense in this game. I pay tens and tens of thousands of dollars a year just for the insurance, not including your mechanics, payroll, mortgage, and all the other bullshit expenses that come with this. You need to make a lot of money just to stay in business. The margins are super, super thin, and people don't understand that, and neither did I when I got into this business in 2018. There's so much more to this business than just driving here, guys. The wear and tear on these vehicles are outrageous. It doesn't matter if you buy a new vehicle or a used vehicle, things are gonna break. It doesn't matter if you have 100 employees or 10 employees, they're all headaches still. Combining all this stuff on just running it and getting your customers and doing all that, there is a lot to this. And then for us, we are open 24/7, 365. Every hour of every day is an extreme challenge, especially managing our drivers. It's not easy, but if you can make it work out, you will succeed. So in the terms of our goals, I am aiming to hit 100 vehicles in our business. This could be achieved through different types of sectors of transportation now for myself. I'm looking at non-medical transportation, for instance, or even FedEx routes to grow the brand and to grow the fleet. I want to build one holding company with all these different types of transportation companies underneath it. And that's where I'm going with all of this. So guys, I hope you liked what you like on my updates with my life and my business. And if you have any questions or want me to post more content like this, guys, please write them down in the comments. I will answer any questions or just hearing the feedback of what I'm sharing with you guys. Thank you for your support. It truly means a lot to me. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel because it does mean a lot, guys. And it keeps me motivated and keep showing up here as well. So have a great rest of your weekend and thanks for tuning in.